Welcome to Ambymarieknits. My name is Amber. Welcome to episode 81. This is my crafty channel where I talk about my knitting, crocheting, spinning, and sewing. Whew, November's almost over. Vlogmas is starting. Are you excited? I think I'm excited. I got all sorts of fun stuff planned, so we'll see how that goes. Of course, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Ambymarieknits. I have quite a few finished objects for you today, and a little bit of acquisitions even, so kind of exciting there. We're going to start off with what am I wearing? So with Countdown Advent season getting ready to start here in a few days, I thought I would wear my bluegrass shawl. This is a pattern by Wool and Pine, and take it off. This is something you can use in Advent for, scraps, whatever you have, and it is brioche. This kind of pattern. It's the right side. There's the wrong side. And the cool thing about this pattern, it is set up so where you don't have to weave in your ends because you do use a different color. Like you do one pass each way with each color. It's pretty awesome. I also love brioche, but y'all know that. You've seen this before. So you put tassels on the end, and it's kind of got this little rolled I-cord thing going on to help you with the tassels. I don't know. If you like brioche, you have a lot of scraps, minis, whatever, definitely recommend this. It's pretty big. It's cold outside, so yeah, I get to wear my knitting. This is probably one of the most gorgeous things I think I've ever made, to tell you the truth, and I love it dearly. So thought I'd show you guys that. Now we're going to jump into finished objects. I have quite a few. First one we're going to show is the one that's been on the needles the longest. Pair of socks. They multiplied. There's two. So these are socks for a friend's husband. I think I made them too big. Hopefully they'll be okay. I have not blocked them. I'm not much for blocking stuff nowadays. Yarn dyed by me, and I love how it turned out. So this yarn, I dyed this with acid dyes, and I did it in a mason jar. Pretty sure I did like a gray, a blue, and a purple. Oh, that's so good. It turned out so good. I love the way it pooled. Like everything about these is just amazing. Except for they might be too big, but they'll still keep the person's foot warm. Even if they're too big, it'll be fine. But I finished those this week. Speaking of socks, I finished the Dino Doodle socks. Haha. So, nope. These I do have to block because of the color work. So this is using the sock pattern. I just did a basic toe up DK sock, 48 stitches, shadow wrap heel. Nothing exciting there. But for the doodle, I did the Dino Doodle cowl. I did sharp side of that. So this one's the T-Rex. Show you the other side. That side looks better. But yeah, I definitely need to block it so that'll even out a little bit. And then on this one, we did some long necks. So there's that side. I did make these on size 3 needles, which is 3.25 millimeter, I do believe. So yeah, these make me happy. I'm really glad I got them done. I had some issues with these, like with making the color work be able to fit over a foot. These are for somebody with feet bigger than mine, so I was like, can I at least get them over my foot? This one's iffy. The T-Rex one is fine, but again, I'm hoping blocking may help a tiny bit. We'll see what happens there. But that's my second finished object. Third one. This one just took a couple days. I finished it this morning. Sometimes reading patterns is hard, but it's fine. Look at this amazingness. Okay, so this is the Doodle Hat pattern from the Doodle Directory by Jamie Lomax. And I used the basic beanie pattern that's in there. And instead of twisted rib, I did 2x2. I made this, the ribbing was on US size 3, 3.25 millimeter. And then the color work was on a size 4, which I think is a 3.5 millimeter. I'm not sure on that. Oh, I forgot to say. Yarn on these, I dyed all the yarn for this. Just so you know. Okay, back to the hat. But yeah, so I just followed the hat pattern and then I did the chart. So there's one chart down here. I kind of copied off of one of the charts for the hats she'd made, but then I put the foxes in. Aren't they so cute? They turned out so good. Yeah, this is a gift for Sunday. Like, I had to get this done. Yarns used. The brown is Fangirl Fibers Superwash DK in the colorway Sasquatch. This neutral color is also Fangirl Fibers. I do not know the color name. The orange is Queensland's Collection Recycled Tweed in the colorway Marmalade. There you go. Got this clearance at my yarn store, Mad Knitter, because it was the perfect shade of orange for the foxes. So yeah, I'm really happy on this. I also need to get this blocked. I need to actually do that today because it's cold. I don't know how long it'll take to dry, and I need this as a gift for Sunday. But yeah, this is so fun. If you haven't made a doodle, I'd make a doodle. They're so much fun if you like color work, even if you're new to color work. And the Doodle Directory is a great book. Now, doing charts out of a book is a little bit annoying, not gonna lie, but it's worth it. See, so cute. Hopefully it fits him. Oh, what I messed up on. So the decreases for the hat, you did decreased every other row for so far, and then you're supposed to decrease every row. I missed that every row part. The crown's a little bit bigger. It'll be a little bit slouchier. It'll still fit the person it's for. So that's what matters there. Okay. That's all my finished objects. That's a lot. I think I'm trying to get as much as I can off the needles before Advent starts because I have projects in mind for that. So we'll get there. Next thing that I've been working on is the Blooming Breeze tee, and it's by Hedgehog Fibers. I got some decent on it. Yarn, haha, you know what I remembered? I remembered this. There's the yarn I'm using. And the colorway Spring Azure. So spring blue. So yes, I love this yarn. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Andy dyed yarns, I do. But this is so soft, and it's making a really nice garment. Okay, so what did I get done? I don't remember where I was last week, but I know where I am now. So, sleeves are done. Picked up, knit some ribbing, cast off. Same on the other side. Picked up, knit a little bit of ribbing, cast off. Neckline, it had you pick up, knit around, cast off. So that's what we did. And then on the body, I worked on the body until I ran out of yarn. And then I switched to, the new ball of yarn around it. And then I did the sleeves and stuff. So now all I have is the body left. And then there'll be a split hem. So let's see, where's my sleeve? Hard to show. That's how much I am. I'm probably not half done. We're making this longer than the pattern calls for. The pattern says you can be pretty short. But it's so soft. I'm almost jealous that I'm not the one that gets to wear this, but this is not my color. It looks okay on me, but I'm not a blues person. It can be added in, but it's still so pretty. But okay, enough about that. Oh, I guess I could show you the bag it's in. Hey, guess what? I made this bag. Perfect day. By the way, I forgot this in the beginning. Today is actually Thanksgiving in the US because this is the day I have time to record this because I'm off today and I've already done my family stuff last weekend. So we're recording now because I got a lot going on tomorrow because Fridays are usually the day I record. So still won't see this until Friday because I'm not going to upload it any sooner because I don't want to mess with the algorithm too much, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens. So bag made by me. So that's that project. And then the other project that I have cast on currently that I have not really been working on a lot, this one is in a bag by my friend Tamra, who has an Etsy shop. I don't know if she has any bags in it. I will link it below, and then we can all find out together. But, so it's in my holiday bag she made me last year. And this was one of those random, you know when you get a message from somebody and they're like, hey, can you make this? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I am making a scarf for a soon-to-be 5-year-old. Oh, hold on. Let's get this. There we go. It is just a garter scarf. It is nothing fancy at all. It is green. That's the color he requested. So, yarn I'm using, well, here we go. Big Twist Value. I just she said green for him, and I'm like, will this work? Because I've got half a skein of it left, and this should be enough. In the colorway, where's the color? Varsity Green. So yep, I am knitting this on size 8s, 7s, 5mm, 4.5mm. I don't know. I grabbed some needles. But yeah, I don't even know why I put a marker there, but I did. I got this much done. It's nifty. I have actually not worked on it for a while, but I was trying to get the, not the dino socks done, but the other ones, the blue ones. I've been working like crazy to get those done the past couple days. And then I finally got it done yesterday. So that was really exciting. That's all I've been knitting on at the moment. Of course, we have Vlogmas coming up, so I am planning on doing that. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do a day 0 yet or not. We will see how my Saturday goes. Because Saturday is Small Business Saturday. Please think of your small businesses, your indie dyers, your local yarn stores, and all of that stuff on Saturday. But I will be working at Mad Knitter all day that day because she should be having some specials and stuff. So that should be really fun. So we'll see when I get home if I can do like a day 0 and get that stuff going. Let's see, what else do we have? So that's everything I've been working on. Knitting wise, actually, I'm going to show you a mostly finished object for spinning because, boy, that spinning bug jumped right back and bit me. It had been a while since I'd done any spinning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to spin now, like right now. So, I did finish, let's fix this, there we go. I did finish a spin that I started the first week of October. So this was a braid. I did like a 4-week countdown type thing of braids from Spun Ware Over the Rainbow. She is linked below. I love her colors. Her colors are so good. So this is what I spun. This is a, I've not washed it yet. This is a 3-ply fractal. And it came out this, okay, so I had some issues. When I was spinning it, I had 3 bobbins. They all had about the same on there. I'm like, this is amazing. Like the weight-wise and everything was good. And then I found another bump. I'm like, wait, where'd this come from? So I messed something up when I was separating things and I didn't touch it for 6 weeks. That caused some problems. So this is 95 grams. And then a 4-ounce braid is like, what, 115 grams, I think? Something like that. I don't know. This is about 95. And it is 255 yards unwashed. So that would make it almost a sport, which is really exciting for me. Here, all right, we're gonna take that off for a second. So, look how good it is. Look at that barber pulling. Oh, I love it. So yes, I'm very, very pleased with this, but I got the 95 grams out of this. And then I'm like, okay, I've got this last bump. What are we gonna do with that? So I did 3-ply there. This one I did a chain ply. So this one you can really see the gradient on because it's just those 3 colors. This is 22 grams, 70 yards. So again, kind of in that sport, like not quite fingering. Haven't got to fingering yet. I don't even know if I need to get to fingering. If I can just stay at sport, I think I'll probably be happy. Sport to DK range. But this would be really cool as like the contrast for color work that you want a gradient on. The only thing on it that's interesting is it does go from the, I don't know if I can even show it. Hold on, I'm a tangled mess. That's fine. But it goes from the purple to the black to the blue. So I'd be interested to see what like a main color I'd do with it. I don't know, just ideas. It's not even washed yet. I'll get there. I really just need to have a big blocking party. The winter, that's a little bit trickier though, just because things just don't dry as fast in the cold, I don't feel like. I'm sure there's scientific reasons for that I'm unaware of. But yay. Spinning. All right. So that's that. Acquisitions. I did have an acquisition come in. So I ordered a mystery skein from Lemonade Shop because she had kind of a fundraiser mystery skein going on because her older father tripped and fell and broke his face. He's doing much, much better now, but I guess he face planted on concrete and was not good. But he's out of the hospital. He's doing good. Everything I've seen on there, so that's awesome. But she did a mystery skein, and I'm like, I love a good mystery, good cause, help out with the situation. So, if you haven't, you should have gotten yours yet. If anybody else ordered it, you should have received it by now, I would think. But if you haven't, maybe don't look. So the name of this colorway is Grumpy, which I guess is what her dad is called. Look at this. Not my normal colors. No, not my normal at all. But I think I like it. And this base is so soft. Oh, there's the Limited Shops tag. I will make sure I link them below. But look how good that is. Like, look at those speckles. Look at them. So yeah, honestly, it gives me like fishing, hunting vibes. Like being outdoors. But not necessarily in the winter or the fall. Like a little bit fall colors, but then you've got the bright blips of green in there. I don't know. I like it. No idea what it's going to be. Probably socks for somebody someday. But I don't know. It's just so outside of my normal wheelhouse that I really like it. So that's cool. So that's that. That's all the fibery stuff. We're going to go into books, a little bit of life, and we'll be done. Books, I'm sorry I've not been good about putting them on screen anymore. We're just going to bring up the trusty old Goodreads. Okay, so per Goodreads, I finished book 6 of the Chronicles of Nick. So I did Illusion was book 5, Instinct was book 6, finished that. I'm working on book 7, which is In Vision, because you know everything starts with an I or an N, depending on your perspective there. I also did a little like short story. I listened to an audiobook. Woohoo! I was spinning. And Sherilyn Kenyon, A Hard Day Night Searcher. It's from like an anthology book, so it's just that one short story. Okay, I say it's just that one short story, but then it also has one of the Ware Hunter stories in there too, which is a book I've already read. So I read the story I meant to read. I'm counting it as done, even though I'm not listening to the rest that's on there. There's like another 30 minutes, but it's a book I've already read. So can't think of the name of it, but I know I've read it. So I've listened to that, and then there's another one that Hoopla has that's a little short story like that I cannot think the name of it, but I'm going to be listening to that one next. And then continuing on, reading The Chronicles of Nick by Sherilyn Kenyon, because that's just my jam right now. So that's books. Life and stuff. So last weekend I did my family Thanksgiving. It was really fun. We had lots of yummy food. I will put pictures of food here. Hopefully y'all don't mind. I thought it was cool. And I will also put the little video of me spinning, because I went ahead and brought the my electric eel wheel 6.1 from Dreaming Robots with me, because I just wanted to spin and I wanted to show it off to my family. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I want to be like, hey, look how cool this is. So I brought that, and then in my sister's little sitting area in the house, her view out her back window was so nice. So I got to sit there and spin and do that. So that was really cool. Good food, good family, always nifty. Didn't do anything else this week. I mean, I worked, I knitted, I spun, all that fun stuff. Let's see, tomorrow, I have to work a little bit. And then I get to meet a knitting friend who is driving on the way back from visiting family. So that's kind of cool. And then Saturday I'll be working at Mad Knitter. So it'll be fun. Busy weekend. But I get to do fun yarny things. So that's always nice. And that's all I've got. I mean, keep an eye out for Vlogmas. We're going to see how this one goes. I'm still trying really hard not to overthink it. It's like last year was my first time doing it. I just did it. This year I want to do everything perfect, and it's not going to be perfect. My life is boring. I have terrible lighting. I'm going to be recording all this on my phone. Right now we're on my iPad because it's just better. But the phone's going to be the main one because I can't take the iPad with me everywhere. So we'll see. And of course I really can't record at work because, well, I'm at work. But we'll see what I can do. But that's all I have for you this week. Again, hope if you're in the U.S., hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If you're not in the U.S., I hope you just had a great week. And I will see you again here in a few days. Bye.